I just wanted to mention how thyroid could be causing your insulin resistance. There's so many people out there right now saying, I haven't changed anything in my diet, I don't eat sugar, why am I insulin resistant? Well, most of you are now suffering from low thyroid due to the pandemic and a lot of other things going on. So what is the thyroid's role in insulin sensitivity? It regulates metabolism and fat burning and glucose utilization. T4 is the inactive thyroid hormone. T3 is the active thyroid hormone. That is your metabolism. When the thyroid function declines and you're in hypothyroidism, that will cause insulin efficiency to be severely impaired. So the thyroid hormones stimulate the glucose transporter, GLUT4, which shuttles glucose into muscles and fat cells. And when the thyroid hormones are low, glucose uptake slows down. And that will cause your blood sugar and insulin to increase. T3 enhances fat burning and regulates expenditure of that energy. And with low T3, excess sugar gets converted into fat, especially around your abdominal area, and causing that fatty liver disease. And we'll talk later about how the liver is responsible for insulin resistance as well. So sluggish thyroid equals higher insulin production. When glucose isn't effectively taken up by the cells, the pancreas compensates by producing more insulin. This leads to high chronic insulin levels, which prevents that fat burning, contributing to weight gain. So what do you do about your thyroid to help with your insulin resistance? Because remember, your thyroid being low is going to cause weight gain, fatigue, and all the other things. But then with that insulin resistance up, that's going to cause weight gain, especially around that belly area, because the body's like, I'm under stress, I need to protect my expensive organs. So number one, acceleridine iodine. Most people are low in iodine, over 96% of the United States, and iodine helps with that T3 and T4. It is the 3 and 4 molecules of iodine, okay? And it also is feeding your brain and detoxing your brain from the fluorides and all the toxins that are causing brain fog and making your symptoms even worse. Iodine cleanses the blood so the liver can do its job. Iodine helps with that estrogen dominance that you might be experiencing that's worsened by insulin resistance. They go back and forth. They make each other worse. So that acceleridine iodine is the only iodine that is in monoatomic form, one molecule of iodine. Why is that so important? Most iodine supplements have two molecules, diatomic. The iodine needs to be broken apart from something else to be used, and the body doesn't have very much energy in the first place to do that. The acceleridine iodine has the highest bioavailability throughout the whole body, not just in the thyroid, but in the brain, in the body, in your breast tissue, helping prevent breast cancer and other things. So acceleridine iodine, that is also known to help with insulin resistance. Imagine that. So it also cleanses the blood so the liver can do its job, helping balance out that estrogen dominance that you might be suffering from. And it supports the cell membrane, the structure of that membrane, allowing the toxins out of the cells and the nutrients in. You need healthy iodine and fat values for that iodolipid value of the cell membrane. Super important. Number two is the accelerated thyroid. That is going to support your overall T4 and T3 levels and give your thyroid the nutrients, the peptides that it is needed for a healthy thyroid. So acceleridine iodine, accelerated thyroid, and believe it or not, by optimizing your thyroid, you actually might lower your insulin resistance. Now, the next thing to address is liver, but we'll do that at another time.